Host on camera. Energetic. Today we're looking at two very different pieces of Toyota DNA. One is pure razor edge performance, the 2025 Toyota GT Super. The other is an affectionate modern reboot of an icon, the 2026 Toyota Baby Land Cruiser FJ40 in black. Both celebrate design in very different ways. Let's dive in. Post voiceover with B-roll. Start with the GT Super. Think of this as Toyota's answer to precision. A low-slung silhouette, sculpted fenders, and aero that looks purposeful even when the car is standing still. The overall profile is long and low. Short front overhang, stretched hood, and a cabin pushed back for that classic sports car stance. On camera, host walking along the car, key exterior cues. The aggressive front splitter and large, gaping intakes that feed brakes and cooling. The headlights are slim and angled. LED matrix units that taper into the fender crease, giving the face a predatory look. The hood features functional vents. They're not just for show, releasing under-hood pressure and adding that motorsport vibe. B-roll close-ups. Front bumper, intake vanes, headlight graphics. Carbon fiber splitter, mirror stalks, side skirts. Post voiceover materials are everywhere optimized for weight and looks. Visible carbon fiber weave on the splitter and rear diffuser, optional forged wheels with exposed lug nuts, and multi-piece aero elements. The rear is a study in downforce. A full-width diffuser, quad exhaust outlets, and an adjustable wing that's as much engineering as it is drama. Host on camera near a paint swatch board. Color-wise, the GT Super is about sporty choices that emphasize form. Expect high-gloss classic colors, alpine white, midnight black, and a very deep racing red, alongside more modern options such as matte slate gray and a pearlized electric blue that shifts in the sun. Toyota typically offers contrast aero pieces in exposed carbon, and many packages add gloss black mirror caps, black roof, or exposed carbon hood options. Wheels often come in two tones, brushed silver with black pockets or full gloss black for the stealth look. Host voiceover with B-roll of different wheels colors, trim levels tweak the look. The base package keeps simpler splitters and 19-inch wheels, while the performance pack brings 20-inch forged wheels, exposed carbon accents, and a track-oriented livery option for those who want full-on race styling. Post on camera. Switching tone. More appreciative now the Baby Land Cruiser FJ40. This is Toyota playing the nostalgia card with exceptional taste. It's a compact, modern reinterpretation of the classic FJ40. Upright stance, short wheelbase, and those unmistakable round headlamps and flat, slab-sided panels that shout heritage. B-roll. Front grille and round headlights. Trail shots, black paint glistening, roof rack and spare tire. Host voiceover, the design language is honest. A squared-off face with a simple horizontal grille, bold fender flares, and a high, straight beltline. Unlike the GT, the FJ40 celebrates simplicity. Exposed screws, visible door hinges, and robust bumpers that suggest this is made to be used. Functional touches include a raised ride height, chunky all-terrain tires wrapped around retro-style steel wheels, and a rear-mounted spare that doubles as a design anchor. On camera, host running hand along the wheel arch, details matter. The LED round lights keep the classic look but add modern brightness and signature daytime running rings. The roof can be configured as a removable hardtop or a soft canvas, and there are optional accessories like a low-profile roof rack, snorkel, and tubular side steps, accessories that keep the FJ40 authentic to its off-road promise. Host voiceover. With tight shots of black paint, you asked specifically about the black FJ40, and it's a great choice. The 2026 Baby FJ40's black finish is rich and deep, typically offered as a high-gloss jet black or a slightly textured, trail black, with subtle mineral fleck to hide scratches and off-road wear. Black accentuates those bold, simple shapes. You get high-contrast chrome or brushed metal badges, matte black bumpers, and, depending on the package, black wheel arches. The black model often pairs with bronze or silver wheels to add contrast, and tan leather or olive canvas soft top options inside to soften the exterior's severity. Host on camera. Comparing both cars side by side, compare the two. The GT Super uses sculpted surfaces, complex creases, and purposeful aero to signal speed. The FJ40 opts for honest geometry, clear functionality, and rugged charm. One screams performance, the other whispers, "Take me off-road and don't worry about scuffs." Host, voiceover, beyond looks, both cars bring practical exterior innovations. The GT Super integrates active aero, flaps and spoilers that change with speed to balance downforce and drag. It also has flush door handles and a low ride height for center of gravity benefits. Meanwhile, the FJ40's exterior prioritizes utility. Reinforced skid plates, tow hooks front and rear, modular mounting points for roof and bumper accessories, and easily replaceable panel sections, a restoration-friendly approach that owners will love. B-roll. Active rear wing actuating on the GT. FJ40 underbody skid plate, bumper tow hook. Host on camera. Smiling personalization is another big part of both offerings. Toyota expects owners to treat the GT Super like a performance canvas. Decals, stripe packs, wheel choices, even brake caliper colors. The FJ40 invites overlanding kits, aftermarket bumpers, and vintage-style paint decals. If you want your FJ40 to look like it rolled out of a 1970s Dakar rally, you can do that. If you want it showroom sleek in deep black, that looks incredible too. Host on camera. Direct to camera, so, which one do you pick? If you want sculpted speed and a modern sports car profile with a choice of dramatic, glossy or pearl paints, the 2025 Toyota GT Super is your match. If you crave heritage, utility, and a vehicle that looks as good covered in mud as it does on the driveway, especially in that brooding black finish, the 2026 Baby Land Cruiser FJ40 is the emotional, practical pick. Host, voiceover over final shots of both cars driving off, both celebrate Toyota's ability to make vehicles that are instantly recognizable. The GT Super by slicing through air, the FJ40 by standing up to whatever you put in front of it. Host on camera. If you like the deep dive, hit like and subscribe. Tell me which exterior color you'd pick for each car in the comments. I'm torn between electric blue for the GT and jet black for the FJ40. See you in the next one.